next guest is a former freestyle motocross competitor and former professional motorcycle racer. So like basically just has no fear. Neither does his counterpart. His organization, they're meant for each other. His organization, Good Ride, now helps military veterans get the support and care that they need, which is incredible. Everybody please say hello to Carey Hart.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, I've been very much looking forward to this because your wife was just here. Pink, if you don't know, then you're living under a rock. But anyway, so when she was here, we were talking about lyrics and like melodies of everything, like, you know, musically. She's coming out with a new album. And she wrote a number of songs about you. And I had this to say when we asked her how you felt about those songs. So I just want to play this for you.
Well, you have to take in like Carey's amount of feelings he can handle and how much he is actually thinking about the words that I'm saying or listening at all.
Oh, yeah.
So I think
that's fun.
I think he's fine. There's one on the new album that's that was a hard day, and I played it for him because that's fair. He should know what's being said about him in the world. And he just started giggling, and he's like, "Well, you're welcome." And I'm like,
all right.
Is that all accurate?
Yeah, it's very accurate. You know, we've been together 21 years. I have very thick skin.
That's so cool. 21 years.
Very little affects me,
Yeah.
and you know, I don't know exactly what day she's talking about specifically, but it's probably just the temperature. Yeah.
It's like, I love that so much. I love you two as a couple. Well, you built Pink a custom motorcycle. This is amazing, and I had never heard of this. Maybe you have as a push gift.
Yeah, push present.
Yes.
What's a push gift?
Those are important.
Kelly, what is a push gift?
No, what is that?
Babe, when you have the baby, you should get a gift.
Well, you get the baby. Right.
But you should get a gift from a man whose contribution
Do you
was...
have to push? Or
No,
can
you
it be
don't.
a C-section
It could
situation?
be anything.
Yeah.
She got a motorcycle? Screw you, Pink.
Well, I think a lot of people kind of look like a dog hearing a high sound when they saw that I gave her a motorcycle, but
I think
between me
it
and her, makes
perfectly
sense.
fits both of you.
Great.
Yeah, it's different, yeah.
A motorcycle like that?
I'm literally getting my motorcycle license this summer. And,
Oh,
and my
amazing.
producers don't want me to, but I'm getting it. But I just want to
go
know how
ride.
to do it. I want to know how to do it. And I've been on like dirt bikes as a kid, but I just love that you gave her, you got her a motor. Did she see it? Like beforehand, did she know it was coming or was it a surprise?
Not necessarily. Like, so one of the common threads with me and my wife is motorcycles. I mean, from the day we started dating, I said, look, I don't do the passenger thing. If you want to ride, like if you want to come on the weekends with me and ride, you got to be on your own motorcycle.
Yeah.
And through our...
It changes the weight.
Well,
I don't like that.
well, I mean, I tell people there's nothing better than to see the countryside of the world than by two wheels, because you're so in the moment, you're having to pay attention, and you're seeing the countryside go by, and you're experiencing it in a totally different way.
Yeah.
And so me and her, like our common thread as we've gotten older and different interests has been motorcycles. You know, like it's a great date night thing, or if like we're not speaking, we jump on motorcycles and go for a ride. You know, like anything in
Get it
between.
out.
Yeah, you know, exactly,
Therapy.
get it out. And so I built her this motorcycle as, you know, as a thank you for being an awesome mom and you know, birthing my child.
Yeah, I am get a present, whatever.
Amazing.
Well, you brought the bike. I know, that should have been a red flag. So I honestly don't know that he knew, but you brought the bike that you built for Pink with you today, so let's go see it. Let's check it out. I want to see it. This is incredible.
Wow. That's crazy.
This is so cool. No, this is incredible. So did y'all go on like a big drive, like right up, what do you call it, ride?
Yeah,
Sorry.
ride. Yeah.
I want to be cool. I want to be cool.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay, so you went on a ride, and I heard it was like a big one right after she got it, right?
my
Yeah, right after I got the bike all finished up, we did a few 100-mile ride up to Napa. You know, went and...
Could have caught a show.
You know, we actually went up there and did a wine event together, because my wife makes wine.
Yeah, I was gonna say y'all have your own wine.
Yeah, so that was like the first kind of big ride we did on it, and you know, she got a lot of use out of the motorcycle. Since then, I built her another motorcycle.
Yeah.
And through my charities, like, look, we could always hoard motorcycles, which is always fun to do, but at the end of the day, you know, let's
Beautiful
do
thing to raise
something.
money.
Yeah, let's do something good with this motorcycle. I don't want the tires to rot off of it, so we're gonna gift it to a new home.
All right, well, you're raffling off this bike for your organization, Good Ride. So can you tell us a little bit more about Good Ride? What do you do that?
So what it is so I kind of jumped the fence from motocross to working with Indian Motorcycle about 8 years ago. And so I go to a lot of motorcycle rallies, and a big contingent at these motorcycle rallies is either active duty or veterans. So I've always wanted to do a charity. I've always wanted to give back a little bit. And so we started doing this organization where we host a motorcycle ride at 3 different rallies each year. And it's kind of twofold. On one side, we're raising money for veterans. And then on the other side, we do a program where we can invite vets to come out and ride with us.
Yeah.
So it's kind of twofold. We're showing them a good time on the day, and then we're also raising money for vets.
That's so cool. And vets are in your family, right? And hers definitely. I know her dad. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know much about what veterans kind of go through when they come home because there's not much military in my family. But Alicia's father, stepmother, and brother just recently retired from the Air Force. So
yeah.
I kind of got to experience firsthand, like kind of unfortunately what happens when they come home, when they're done doing their service, and they kind of get thrown to the wayside.
And yeah, and reintroduction to society because it's such a different, it's a hard thing to witness as a family and try and help people. So it's a beautiful thing that you're raising awareness. And also, this is really rad. Whoever gets this is incredible. To find out how you can win the motorcycle Carey custom built for Pink, which I secretly want, head to the Kelly Clarkson Show Insta story right now.